Lavak, are you a Muslim?
Yes.
You are a Muslim?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, I want to say something about the Ahmadiyya thing.
Uh-huh.
He should be ashamed of himself, really. I mean, this is like, this is making it even worse and worse for himself. I mean, even me myself as a Muslim would not use the claim of saying that someone is being crucified as survival, as a chance of survival. This is absurd.
But you know,
Me,
you are making fun of the Ahmadiyya, but don't you have the same stuff in your religion?
well, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, we don't believe in
Okay.
a second prophet after
Hold on,
the
hold
Prophet
on.
Muhammad, right?
You heard me saying to him that he's a prophet who he claimed to be the Messiah. He died because of his diarrhea, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Your prophet Muhammad, when he received the Al-Fatiha, is it true that he received it while he is doing poo-poo?
What the?
Don't use the F word, my friend. That's not nice.
No, you're kidding me, man.
No, I'm not.
Don't do that.
I am not.
Well, did you read this? Did you read this in what hadith?
Here we go. I will show you on the screen. Do you see my screen?
Wait a second.
The prophet, each time he get out baraza, which means he go out to do shit, he hear a voice saying to him, "O Muhammad." Here it says, the messenger of Allah, bless him and give him peace. Whenever he went out to do poo-poo,
Wait, before we continue, what's the name of the hadith? I cannot see it.
this is the book of Asbab al-Nuzul, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. And as you know, the king of Jordan, he is descendant from Muhammad himself.
So, you know, like for me, what I accept is Sahih Muslim and Bukhari. That's what I said earlier as well.
So as you
These are the only two
see
hadiths.
here, every Muslim he call us, he accepts some stuff, he don't accept some stuff. All right, let us go.
No.
Look,
I accept entire Sahih Bukhari.
You
And the
accept
entire
you accept what? Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim?
Yes.
All right. I want to go to Sahih al-Bukhari. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. This is Sahih Muslim. Your prophet, he said, don't write down anything I say except the Quran. But you said you accept Sahih al-Bukhari and Muslim. When your prophet said, don't write Muslim and Sahih Bukhari.
Let me take down anything from down anything from except the Quran. You should check this. Yeah, but the Sahih Bukhari are the spoken words of Muhammad as well.
But Muhammad, he said, don't write hadith. So don't write al-Bukhari.
I think there's something wrong with the way you interpret this.
He just, okay, give me interpretation. He said, don't write anything except the Quran. He said that. Give me interpretation as you wish. I don't mind.
Well, the thing is, you can make use of your Arabic language.
You can what?
Me, myself, cannot. I mean, you have Arabic knowledge. You know how to read Arabic. You know how to talk Arabic.
But I'm not
you know very well.
I'm not showing you Arabic. I'm showing you your Islamic translation. This is your Muslim website.
Yeah, but I mean,
okay. Forget about this. I want to ask you about a question about health. I have a problem. A lot of flies in my area. My neighbor is very dirty. He take a shower like me once a year. So I have a flies, they jump in my dish. And he told me that if a fly jump in my dish, I should dip it inside the dish and drink it. What do you think about this advice?
I think, first off, I would think it's metaphorical.
It's a metaphorical fly?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't see the use of it. I don't see the reasonable thing.
Okay, listen to me carefully. All the Muslims suddenly became metaphorical. Okay, we are talking about real soup. A real fly with, now she is in the soup. Real, not metaphorical fly. It's a real soup. real fly, she is now in the soup. Is it true that I should dip it, and then drink it? How that is metaphorical?
Where did you read this from then again?
I told you, my friend told me.
It's also in Sahih Bukhari.
Did I say anything about Bukhari?
Or Muslim.
So,
Well, I
so
only
what do you
listened,
think?
like, listen.
Give me what do you think about drinking a soup, have a fly inside it? What do you think?
I think you're trying to bait me into something, bro. To be honest with you.
So you are not willing to give me the answer because this guy trying to trap me. So your honesty now have to be in a break because you're afraid to give me your real answer because then boom, he will show me something and that will be embarrassing. You're a man, be honest with
I don't
me.
know.
You are a man. Look, you are smoking a cigar as a cat. So listen to me carefully. So now, you as a Muslim who smokes cigar, if a fly fell down in your soup, you Muslims are you people of hygiene and you don't drink soup have a fly or you drink it and no problem?
Oh well, I think this contradicts the beliefs of. I mean, Islam also practices the fact that you cannot eat insects. There's only a specific kind of locust that you can eat.
Uh-huh.
It's an exception to this
Okay.
rule.
Well, here we
Other
go.
than that,
This is Al-Bukhari.
you're not allowed
But
to eat
this is
any.
but
insects.
remember, you said and everybody heard you. You accept Al-Bukhari and Muslim, and this is Al-Bukhari. Read it for me and solve the problem.
The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "If a house fly falls in the drink of any one of you, you should dip it and take it out, for one of its wings the disease, and the other has the cure of the disease." So he's not eating it, at least I see here.
Huh?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know, man.
What?
It's if yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah, what?
I read it.
I know you read it. I can hear you. You did read it. But what? Do you really believe that you should do that? I mean, is your prophet giving you a healthy advice or this is crazy?
Well, can you promise me that it reads exactly the same as in Arabic?
My friend, this is your Muslim website.
I know, but I also know that in Arabic, I mean, Arabic is a really wide language.
Okay.
You can
But
interpret different things
I
into.
will do something in front of you. I will highlight the hadith here and I will use Google police be upon him to translate. There we go. This is Google. Let us do it again.
Yeah, but man, listen. I mean, I mean, how to explain this, bro? There's a reason why scholars in Islam study these things
He
for like
says,
40 years.
Remember,
Prophet,
you
may
said,
God's prayers and
remember, you
peace be
said you
upon
accept
him,
the hadith. Let us
said,
listen.
if a fly lands in the drink of one of you, let him dip it, then remove it, for on one of his wings is a disease and the other is a cure.
See? So, and you said already you accept Al-Bukhari, so you have no excuse to say the scholars study it, not to study it, none of my business. Already you told me what you accepted and what you reject, and I'm giving you now from what you accept.
Yeah, sure. And I mean, I will not stand back from the things I was saying.
All right.
But the thing is, I want to make clear,
Okay.
if you are being honest, you know that the Arabic language is a complex language.
Okay.
So even if you translate it this way, it doesn't necessarily mean or just say that this is the correct. I mean, listen. There's, like I said, scholars into different things.
Can you hear me?
Section in Islam.
Can you show me one scholar he says this is not what it's mean?
Wait, can you hear me or no? I don't know if you
Yeah, but I'm telling you.
Don't
I'm
talk
telling you
unless I
before we
invite
continue
you.
on to this. Listen. There are different scholars in the different sections in Islam. Like you have scholars that are specializing themselves into Hadith alone, in Sunnah, in the book, in the Quran. You see different things, and they're studying like for 30 years, 40 years, and you know, like these are like great ulama. You see, I mean, so and from them, I would say, okay, they have the correct interpretation, possibly, but just to go by this. Out of the bat. You see,
All
And
right,
going by it, and
I
like,
will
yeah,
do
okay,
this.
this is the correct
My friend,
interpretation.
I want you to give me a second. I'm going to play for you a video, all right? And I'm going to see what the scholars they say. Is that fair?
All right.
Okay. So we go here. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Imran says, please make a video on the housefly because a lot of people are asking that everything has been proven by science. But this saying of the Prophet ﷺ, that he said, when a fly falls in your vessel, then dip it complete because one side contains extra, so and so and so. He did not write the full question. The hadith is well known. The hadith is in Sahih Bukhari. And the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, whenever a fly falls into your utensils, your cup, your vessel, then dip it immediately and toss it away. The Prophet says, alayhi salatu wasalam, for the fly has illness, epidemics, diseases under one wing, and under the other wing, it has the remedy and the cure for that. Now, this hadith was widely accepted by the Muslims because this is something from the unseen. And we believe in the Quran, we believe in the Sunnah. If we look at the miracles in the Quran and Sunnah, we'll find that like 95% of them are proven through science today.
True.
I'll assume the 5% that science did not prove to be true as well, because we have a track record. If
Yeah.
only 5% or 10% of the miracles, scientific miracles of the Quran and the Sunnah were proven, and 90 were dubious, you and I may have a reason to doubt. But it is the other way around.
Exactly.
The vast majority, 80, 90%, are all proven
90.
without any doubt by the
without any doubt.
disbelievers themselves.
Really?
So any logical person would come to the remaining 10, 15.
So, my friend, did I give you the correct translation or am I making things up?
No, it's true. It's true.
Wait, can you hear me? No.
Like I said, like I
Revive
cannot
the,
deny it. No.
revive the
I
spirit.
wanna ask
We cannot talk 10 people in the same time, so you have to wait.
Oh no, sorry, I'm just making sure you
No,
hear me.
you have to wait. Wait, please. All right. I will
Oh
finish-
yeah, you're correct. You're correct.
Okay.
You're correct
So
on
what
this
do,
one.
what do you think about what you heard?
Well, since this is seen as an authentic source, and the explanation, I mean, is coming from a scholar as well, widely known.
All right.
You know, like I can only accept this to be the truth. Well, yeah. Although I might not do the same thing as been said there, I guess this is like suggestion or something to do, not like a obligation, obviously. So. You know.
All right. You know, if I take a shower with dead dogs and women blood from period, does that make you consider me someone to listen to?
Wait, can you repeat? Can you repeat that?
If I'm a person who take a shower or do wash from water, have dead dogs in
Yeah.
it and women blood from period and garbage, do you consider that person to be really a clean person?
Well, period blood is seen as impure in Islam.
Oh,
Can
I don't know. You can tell me the answer now. I'm asking you. So if I am taking a shower or washing myself with water, have dead dogs in it, and women blood from from period, and plus garbage, do
No,
I
it's
sound
not.
do I sound like sound of and wise person to you or a crazy mentally ill person?
Yeah, the second one. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for being honest. So, guys,
Even-
he agreed that this is sound, mentally ill person. So, look, Muhammad now he drank fly, water from fly, claiming that because people they ask, "What are you doing? Don't you see the fly?" So now he got busted. So, oh, okay, there is a disease in the right wing, and you're in the left wing. Who in the world want to believe this? I mean, we are in the year 2004. If this is the Jew, okay, which wings is that wing? Let us find it. Let us find the solution for everything. But all of us, we knew that
Listen,
flies don't carry. Hold on.
nowhere it does say that you should shower in garbage and period blood.
Okay, no problem. I was thinking it says something like that about it somewhere. Look like you know better than me. But
Well, I can assure you,
you can
it's not
assure.
like a practice we. It's
Ah,
not a
okay.
practice we do.
All right, you can assure me, no problem. So, do you see my screen again?
Yeah.
All right. Let us see. Let us show you other hadith.
And meanwhile, can I also ask you one more thing? I've been here for a little while, and I mean, you always seem. I mean, I have known you for a long time. Don't get me wrong, but I'm recently in the server. But I have always see you as a person that likes to talk more about Islam than your own religion. It seems.
Yeah,
Why is that?
because I'm here to refute Muslims.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
so
So
you're not here to improve the knowledge of your fellow Christians instead.
exactly, we improve them.
Your own belief.
We improve their knowledge by teaching them how to refute the lies of Islam and the lies of Muhammad. Do you see
So
my?
it's less important to understand your own religion.
Well,
then-
there's many Christian priests they can do that, but there's not many Christian prince they can do expose Islam, my friend. Read for me.
No, there are a lot of.
Read for me, and tell me what do you think about what you see.
Wait. First, I want to check what hadith it is. Hold on. I cannot see that. I cannot see the name of the hadith.
Oh, you want to see the name? Here we go. It says Sahih.
Yeah, but like I said, bro, you don't seem to respect what I'm referring. I'm saying I only accept Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. If something is called Sahih doesn't mean necessarily.
Okay. So I have to
Yes.
find it for you from Al-Bukhari. Okay, I got it. Okay, give me a second, please. Let me see. Let me see what I can find you from Al-Bukhari. All right. Give me a second. You have a bad noise behind you. Is that a fan?
No, I'm driving.
All right. Let us see. You are driving?
Yeah.
Okay, too much noise. All right.
I'm
Let us
try to
see.
do German sound.
You see, the hadith I'm showing you is Sahih, but still, you said to me you don't accept just Sahih hadith. You have to have a certain book specifically, right?
Well, the thing is, from the very beginning, I didn't even expect the things that you came up with. So I was not being biased by choosing my books. You see, I was being sincere.
Okay,
by
you know
saying,
what?
Yeah,
I'm not going, you
accept
see,
Bukhari.
because I can show you tons of things from Al-Bukhari is really disgusting. But you know what? I'm going to not to do that. And tell me why you are a Muslim.
Why I'm a Muslim?
Yeah. Give me, let us say you met me somewhere and we are drinking coffee together and you want to convert me to Islam. So what do you want to tell me?
Well, I'm not usually the type of guy that tries to convert people, but I would maybe just do that just by explaining my own knowledge about what I personally think, or personally believe in. And that is the most logical, it makes the most sense to me, and that is to believe in one and true and only God. I mean, you say, I mean, I guess you say that you believe in monotheism as well, right? Well,
I
so
believe in
do
what?
I.
I believe in what?
Monotheism? Monotheism.
Monotheism?
Belief in one God. They
Yes,
believe in
yes,
one God.
yes, but this
Yeah.
is not about agreement, because I don't believe in monotheism because I like it more, but because this is how God he is. So if my God he said to me, I'm 10, then that's it. Well, he said he's 10. If God he says he's 20. So we don't make a choice to do you Muslim design your God as you wish?
What? Sorry?
Do you design your God as you wish? Like, do you accept
No.
God if if Allah he said, I am 2, you will reject him?
No.
Huh?
Oh, no, no. You accept what he's saying.
No, you will reject him. Let me show you the hadith. Here we go. I mean,
I mean, but the thing is, bro. Yeah, you gotta understand one thing, bro. The thing is, let's say, let's. I mean, I don't try to be blasphemous here, but let's try to think through God's eyes, right?
uh-huh.
Um, so what would he appreciate more? I mean, let's say you are in this dilemma, right? You don't know what to choose from, Christianity or Islam. Then you face one thing, that is to take a human being as your God, and then with a chance that God will be displeased with you because you choose to prefer a human being as your God.
Mm.
And then on the other hand, you basically give a title of godhood to the creation, to creator itself, right? Not the human beings. And you respect all the prophets, so you also respect Jesus. You also see him as a prophet. You accept his prophethood. So I think even the Christian God would say that Islam is better than Buddhism, or whatever, because the Muslims respect Jesus, the attributes of God. We respect the fact that Jesus was a important prophet.
All right.
So how mad would God be
All right.
if it even was a Christian God?
All right. You said that the Christian they believe a human being, correct?
Yeah, somewhat.
Well,
Yeah, they do.
have you ever heard of a human being he is always alive? Have you ever heard of a human being he can create from the mud a bird? Have you ever heard of a human being he can command sand and command Noah to come from the dust and he made him a man again? Have you ever heard of a human being? And by the way, I'm quoting your books, none of my books. Have you ever heard
Yeah.
of a human being? He can tell you what you hide in your houses and what you ate, which means he knew the unseen. So you Muslim, you claim that Jesus is a human being, but the act of Jesus is obviously the act of God. Now, if I asked you the same question, your God is not a human being. Can your God do what Jesus can do? As an
The
example,
thing is,
do your God,
Jesus,
okay,
Jesus,
let us put that into examination. Did your God give a miracle to Muhammad to make Muhammad can create from the mother bird?
sorry,
Did
I
your
was,
God Allah give Muhammad the
yeah,
power to create from the mother bird?
no,
Did he make him make the blind see?
no,
Did he resurrect anyone from death?
no,
Did he heal the leper?
no. But
Can he tell you?
did Jesus,
Can you tell you? Can
did
he
Jesus
tell
split the
you?
sea?
Let me finish. Can he tell you what you are hiding in your homes?
No,
Okay. When your prophet was accused that he stole an underwear by his companion, your God Allah failed to tell them who is the one who took the underwear. So how Allah is God and Jesus is not? If he is the one, he can tell you what you hide in your houses, and Allah could not tell us who took the underwear, which behind the accusation to Muhammad that he stole a piece of clothing. Go ahead.
yeah, but yeah. I first want to clarify one more thing.
Hmm.
Did Jesus split the sea?
Can Jesus
Huh?
what? Can Jesus what?
Did Jesus split the sea?
Well,
Did Jesus?
in the
Could
Bible we
Jesus communicate
in the
with
Bible we have the story of Jesus commanding the sea. It's the same. He commanded the storm. It's the same. Jesus walked in the water. It's the same. So Jesus, he command nature, he command the human being, he command evil spirit, and he heal, and he do resurrect, and he forgives sin. What is left for God to do? Your God cannot do any of those. And look, here we go. Your prophet was accused by his companion that he stole a piece of clothing. And Allah, if he is God, the easiest thing he can do, he should say, it's not Muhammad who did it. Go to the house of this guy and find the piece of clothing. This way he can provide evidence that Muhammad is not the one who did it.
No. I would use another perspective on this. I would say that this is a test for a person that has the idea of something that is wrong, for him to elaborate on it and to correct his thinking on his own, so he can correct his ways and acknowledge the
No
prophet did
problem.
not do something.
Your God
do.
can say, okay, the one who took it, his name is etc. But forgive him. I forgive him. It's okay. No problem. Allah can forgive. So you see, this is an excuse. Muhammad, he have zero miracles. The Quran keeps saying Muhammad have no miracles. Now, regard Jesus being a human, isn't it your God have a hand, and he have a foot, and he have a shin, and he is going to do striptease in the day of judgment?
Now, I was told that as metaphorical.
Who is the one who said that to you?
Well, that's what I grew up with believing. So
Who said that this is? Did Allah say this metaphorical?
I'm not sure.
No, you know, you've been told, but you did not search and check if your God Allah. There's tons of videos in YouTube made by sheikhs speaking about Allah have hands, Allah have a shin, Allah. Here we go. You like Al-Bukhari? This is Al-Bukhari. Allah is going to show off his shin.
Yeah, but even if he has a chin, who tells you that the chin he is having is the exact same as we have?
It doesn't matter. I mean, the shin of
Nothing
Jesus.
can be-
Okay, hold on.
nothing can
My
be
shin, my
compared.
friend, my shin is the most hairy shin in the world. But that does not make me God, because nobody have a shin like me. So if his shin not like my shin, let us say it look totally different. Still your God Allah is a physical being. He have a hand. He have 5 fingers. Actually, he have 2 hands. He have 5 fingers. He have a shin. He have a foot. He have 2 eyes. He have a nose. He have a mouth. He have ears. So what is left? And yet you Muslim, you say nothing like Allah. But Allah himself, he described himself. And then you say to me nothing like Allah. But he described himself that he is a person who have ears, have shin, have foot, have hands, have 5 fingers.
Okay. Well, I can give an example. Does a nose of a donkey look like the one of a human? Would
My
you
friend,
see any resemblance?
when you say I have a hand, you are giving me the job of the part you are talking about. It doesn't mean necessarily it is the same exactly. When you say I have 5 fingers, you are talking about fingers. So now we as a human, we know what fingers are. Doesn't mean, as an example, monkeys have fingers, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So when your God, he says Allah have 5 fingers, well, obviously there are 5 fingers. How they look like, it doesn't matter. We know what finger they do. Why we call them fingers? Because they have a certain shape, certain location, and then we call them fingers, even if it's not a finger of a human being. So you obviously, you Muslim, you say you don't accept God to have a body of a human being, but your God is what? A spider? He have 5 fingers? He is an elephant who have 5 fingers. He is a beast. He have 5 fingers. So whoever your Allah is a physical being, correct?
Well, I just try to not go beyond the things that we know. The simple fact
I'm not
is we
asking
don't know
you.
how these
I'm not
fingers
asking
can
you to
look
go.
like or
I'm not
be like.
asking you to go beyond what you know. I'm discussing with you what you know.
Oh,
It's
I'm
Allah
even
who
talking
said.
about what you know yourself.
No,
Because you don't know how good how God
Allah.
lives.
No. You see, you're okay. You said you accept Al-Bukhari, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I understand this is mentioned in Sahih Bukhari.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't contradict me if I'm saying that we have yet to know what kind of fingers he would have.
How
I mean, sure,
Allah,
maybe
how Allah,
even if he
how
has five,
Allah, how Allah look like? Read it.
he reported God's messenger as saying, "When any of you fight, you must avoid the face, for God created Adam in His own image."
So what is the image of Allah?
Okay.
And isn't it, this is exactly what the Old Testament says? Guys, can somebody quote for me the verse? God created Adam in his own image. Exactly, word by word. Exactly, word by word in the Old Testament. That is the image of Jesus. So God,
Wait,
he
wait, wait,
created,
wait,
God, he created
wait, wait,
Adam.
wait a second.
Uh-huh,
I'm kind of confused on this part here.
uh-huh,
It says Bukhari and Muslim.
uh-huh.
Doesn't tell you what part of Bukhari and Muslim
No
this is coming
problem, we
from.
can show you, no problem. But the reference here, they are showing you that this hadith is exist in the book of Al-Bukhari and book of Muslim.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you accept both, don't you?
Yeah, I accept both,
Okay.
but I only accept the unchanged Bukhari and Muslim, obviously, right?
Ah, so you see,
This can also be a Christian source.
so my friend, you Muslims are the one, you claim that when we debate Muslim, we pick up cherries. It's you who pick up cherries. What you like, you like. What's embarrassing, you refuse it. What it
No,
doesn't.
no, 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 no,
Okay.
no, no, no,
So,
Christian Prince.
but
Be honest.
did you say to
No, no,
me?
no.
Did you say to me you accept Al-Bukhari?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
this is Al-Bukhari.
But it's already something everybody would agree on. You only take the things that are authentic, right? So if there's something popping up without any reference to the exact place of the verse where the verse can be found, you're not gonna assume that this is authentic.
No
You're gonna
problem.
have
Here we go.
exact.
Guys, here we go. This is the reference. Al-Bukhari 6227. Does that make you happy now?
This is what I want to see. Yeah.
Okay. Bingo. Well done. So now your God is
Okay.
what?
So can you please let me read? All right, wait a second. I will just look it up. Because I'm not known as a unreasonable person, right? I'm not trying to be dishonest or anything.
So
So
now
please don't
we
paint an
can
image of myself. That's wrong.
we can confirm that Allah have he's a physical person. He have a physical space existence. He have a physical hand. He have a physical shin, and he have a specific image. In fact, your God Allah is a Grimm. Did you watch the movie called The Grimm?
Yeah. The
Okay.
green guy?
Huh?
Do you mean the green guy?
And like the one, like those people, they change, like they are, like you look like a human, but they are, in fact, they are not. So they can change suddenly and become something else. I saw it just for 5 seconds. I don't watch those things.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't really know what the movie's all about.
All right. So, according to your God, Muhammad, Allah, He will come and He will change His image. And when the Muslim, they see Him first time in the image other than His image which they knew or they saw, they will say to Him, we seek refuge by Allah from you. So you Muslims, you remember I told me you will not deny Allah if He changed His. You asked me if Allah, if you accept God to be monotheist. I said if God, He is
Yeah.
3 or 4, do you tell Him how to be? You said no. You accept Him still. Okay, wonderful. So now, if Allah He changed His image, do you reject Him?
No. Because
You will.
he's God, right?
You will. Your prophet, he said that you will. Let me show you. And this is Al-Bukhari. So you cannot tell me this is not authentic. Allah will come to you in an image other than the image the Muslims they saw or they knew first time. Do you see the screen?
Yeah.
This is Sahih Muslim. I can show it to you from Sahih Bukhari. You want Sahih Bukhari or Muslim?
Doesn't matter.
Let me find the Sahih Bukhari for you, because that make me more happy maybe. And I'm just trying to make, for me customers come first.
That's fine.
Yeah, this is Al-Bukhari. Wonderful. Do you see the reference? 6572, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So Allah, He will come to them in an image or a shape other than the one they saw first time. And the Muslim, they will say to him, we seek refuge. You see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. Allah, here we go. Let us go back a little bit. They ask Allah Messenger, are we going to see Allah in the day of resurrection? He said, yes. Do you bother like to see him when it is the sky is clear, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, then Allah will come to them in a shape other than they knew and will say, I am your Lord. They will say, we seek refuge by Allah from you. Till our Lord come to us, and we will recognize him. And then Allah will come to them in a shape which they knew, and they say, he say, I am your Lord. And then they say, no doubt, you are our Lord. You remember you told me if Allah changes shape, you will not deny him? You will.
Well, I never saw myself that position, obviously, so...
No, but you see here, so you Muslims, you follow a shape, you don't follow God. If you follow God, it doesn't matter who is God, how he come to you, then God is God. And then in the same time, you Muslim keep saying that Allah don't change, God don't change. Okay, no problem. But here you see that Allah, now we have two Allah. And we have two physical Allah. Do you see the word shape?
Yeah.
Is the word shape physical?
Yeah.
So now what will happen to the first Allah?
Well, he's changing his shape, right?
We don't know what happened. Maybe he made another shape and he get inside it. So are you saying now that Allah, the physical being, his physique is changeable? Is that what you are saying?
Oh, he can do a lot of stuff. I mean, it's God at the end of the day, right?
Can he be a human?
Well, for me personally, I wouldn't say that it befits his godliness. You know?
Does it fit for him to take a shape of shaitan? Because now they say to him that you are obviously shaitan. We seek refuge by Allah from you. The shape, the first shape he took, my friend, he changed his shape. And then what they said to him, when they saw him with that shape, they said, we seek refuge by Allah from you. So they are seeing shaitan. Because this is a statement a Muslim he say, and you can say I'm lying if you want, only when you seek refuge by God against shaitan. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So Allah now is shaitan. He is coming to them in the image of shaitan.
No. I mean, he is. This is if you read this through, I mean, not even through. I mean, if you read it, you will just see that he's testing the people. This is like Judgment Day, right?
What kind of test is test? If I know the answer right now, you gave me the exam questions, and you gave me the exam answer, and you told me what I will say, and you tell me what you would do, and nothing will happen. There's no punishment, there's no penalty. This is a joke. So imagine I say to you, hey, listen, you will go inside this room, and then Allah will come to you, and he will change his shape. And then you will say to him, oh, I seek refuge by Allah from you. And then Allah, he go to the other room. He come back, he change his shape. And then you say to him, oh, Allah, I know this, Allah, I recognize you. Where is the test here? And what is the story about?
Well, the bridge over hellfire will be laid after that takes place, right?
My friend, who care? We are talking about, you see, you remember, you said that the
No,
Christian worship a human. Your God is not even a human. Your God is a jellyfish. You know, he changed. He had many
no, but the thing
shapes.
is, no, the
So
thing is,
Allah, he
you made a
have.
claim
Do we
saying,
agree that Allah have a physical shape now?
no, you made a claim saying that this is not part of a test. Well, I'm saying
It's not what? It's not what? I did not hear you.
there's
Sorry.
rich. You made a claim saying that this is not about a test. It's about the joke. Well, I'm telling you, there's this part where it says that the bridge over the hellfire will be laid. So so if you indeed would follow Satan, and you would see the
My,
true God.
my friend, how they are following shaitan. So are you saying to me, Allah, he changed his shape and he came to them as a shaitan. And now because they don't, and he said to them, I am your God. But the Muslim, they could not recognize that Allah is Allah just because Allah, he changed his shape. That means Allah, there's nothing unique about him. The Muslim, they keep lying to us. They say, when they feel the presence of Allah, you see the holiness. Allah will touch you. Here we go. This is the same Allah. Nothing changed. He just changed the plastic. His plastic is not the same plastic. So now you did not feel the presence of Allah. You even insult Allah. You say to him, you're shaitan. If Jesus come to me right
Yeah.
now, Jesus said,
Yeah.
when you, I was hungry and you fed me. I was a prisoner and you visited me. I was sick and you came to me. I was a stranger, you took me in. They said to him, Lord, when we did that to you? He said, when you do it to my brothers, you did to me. So now if a person, he is hungry, he came to me, it might be Jesus. So I will not accept because I don't like the look. So Jesus says, when you do it to others, you do it to me. So now your God himself, he changes look. And now you Muslim, you do exactly what you did to Jesus. You don't like the shape of Jesus. Correct, people? Those Muslims don't accept the shape of Jesus. Even though he come to them in the shape of a human being, not the shape of a shaitan. Even though he's coming to them in the image of God, because God says God created Adam in his image. Even though he made the blind see, the leper heal, the women who have period heal her, he forgives sin, he walk in water, he control nature, he resurrects people from death, and he command the demon and the devils. Yet they refuse Jesus, but they accept a God who is playing hide and seek game, which is silly and funny. This is not how you test people. You test them if they have dignity. You test them if they are truthful. You test them if they are not liars. Not about changing my shape and come to you. Is that Santa Claus Day? Is that the Halloween?
Yeah. You hear me?
I hear you.
You hear me?
I do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I made actually a mistake in the explanation of the potential explanation of this, by saying that it's a test because he changed himself into Shaitan to test you. But you
But
made
my
a
friend, they will go to heaven.
explanation
What
to
kind
this.
of test is test? Still they are going to heaven.
Yeah,
My friend, still they are going to heaven. All the believers, they will say you are not
yeah.
Allah. So what the test is for? And if the believer now don't know the story, so why he will say the same? Now we know the story. So if Allah come to me in the day of judgment and he changes shape, I will say you are Allah. Because I know what will happen. He told me already. Why I want to say to him you are not Allah? If I know that Allah will come to me in other shape, why I want to say to him you are not Allah? This is silly.
Yeah, but I just noticed, man, like these are all emotional reasonings that you give me. You know,
What
there's,
emotional, my
I
friend?
mean,
What emotional? What are you
I
talking
mean,
about? We are talking about the
this,
physical
this,
being. Is Allah now is a physical person coming to you as a physical person, changing his look as a physical being, and now he is asking you, I am Allah, and then you say to him, no, you are not. What is the authority of Allah to be a deceiver? Because he's deceiving you now. So he come to you in the image of how we know we can trust who's shaitan, who's God? If God himself is coming to me as shaitan, how I know now which one is the real shaitan and which one is the real God?
only
I did not hear you. Your voice is gone.
happen on that occasion.
From
That's the
what?
only time.
From what?
This is the only. Can you hear me right now?
Okay. Say
Do you hear
again.
me?
Okay, I hear you now.
Do you hear me?
I do.
Can
Go
you hear
ahead.
me?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I said it will only happen on that specific occasion. Doesn't happen.
Who
It's
care?
not like
Who care?
he
You know,
does
you
this
see?
for
Okay,
1,000
hold on.
times.
Guys, who care if only that occasion or many occasion? And no, not true. Your prophet, he received satanic verses from Shaitan because Shaitan, he come to him in the image of Jibreel. And you Muslim believe that the false Messiah was crucified. So Allah, he cloned someone look like the Messiah. So cloning in Islam is a practice. Everybody clone everybody. Your God Allah, he cloned the friend of Muhammad, Dahya al-Kalbi, and he came to him in the image, Jibreel, he came to him in the image of Dahya. So as you see, there's a habit of Allah. He cloned Dahya, he cloned Jibreel, he cloned Shaitan, he cloned himself, he cloned Jesus. How we will know now which one is Jesus? So now we are in the front of the cross. This funny God, he cloned someone look like Jesus. He talked like Jesus. He have the hair of Jesus, the eyes of Jesus. Even the mother of Jesus could not recognize that this is not Jesus. And then Allah will punish the Christians for they believe that this was a true Jesus. I mean, isn't it, this is a hilarious story? So he deceived us. He made us think it's Jesus.
No. Question, Prince, please. God doesn't. Allah. We believe that Allah will not punish you for the belief in the false Jesus, the same way you might think of.
No. You see? Okay, hold on. Look what you just said. Are you saying to me that Allah, he gave me a false belief and he will not punish me for my false belief? So what is the point of this God? Guys, did you hear it? Allah will not punish you because you believe in the false Jesus. So Allah, he made me believe in something false. And now Allah will not punish me for a false belief, because Christianity is based now on what we saw, and this is what Allah made us see. So all of Christianity is established based on this story by Allah deception. So 3 billion Christians believe that Jesus was crucified because Allah lied to us.
First and foremost, in the Quran, it also mentions that punishment will not reach the people if knowledge has not reached them.
My friend, if you read the same hadith,
So you only get punished
if you read the same
for a
hadith,
thing that
you will see, you
were aware
will see
of,
that the Christians
and
who
you
follow.
follow it out of arrogance.
First of all, what we prove here that your God is not trustworthy, and he play games, and he clone everybody. So now, how we can trust who is God and who is not? If Allah now coming to me as Shaitan and saying to me, I am Allah. What if this is really Allah? But look what happened. When Allah, he said, I am Allah. And I refuse to believe that he is Allah. What was the proof I have that he is not Allah? Can you tell me?
Yeah.
What? How?
Yeah, I don't know. I cannot answer that. Yeah.
Well, obviously, you Muslims, you don't. Okay, did you see Allah anyway?
Did I see Allah?
Any Muslim saw
Anyway?
Allah, including Muhammad. Did he see Allah?
I thought Moses had seen him.
No, nobody saw God. Nobody saw. But I'm talking about your religion now. In your religion, nobody saw Allah, including Muhammad. Okay. So now, if Allah changed his shape, what's the point? If nobody knows even how Allah looked like anyway. So the story is so silly and so funny, because you see, it says here, he come to them in a shape which they know. What is the shape, you Muslim, you know?
I think the shape of that's being described in the hadith.
What is that
That's the
shape?
shape
Tell
we
me.
know.
Okay, tell me now, describe for me, so if I see Allah, I can recognize him. Tell me the shape, please.
Well, you said it yourself earlier
No, no, you tell me. No, you
when
are.
you
No, you are. No,
when
you
you
are.
exposed the
No,
hadith.
no, no, you are a Muslim, not me. Tell me the shape of Allah. So if I see Allah in
Yeah.
the street, I will be able to recognize him. Go ahead.
Well, to be fair with you, I don't know if this is the exact proper
His what? His what?
interpretation, but the hadith, it says that he is in the image of Adam.
He will be in the image of Adam.
That's what the hadith is saying.
Okay, so
Bukhari,
guys,
right?
so now here we go. Allah, he looked like Jesus now. A second ago, you Christian worship Jesus as a human. A second after 1 hour talking to our friend here, Allah will come like Adam. So why you reject Jesus for being God? You accept Allah for being Jesus as Adam.
Well, it's quite simple, actually.
Why?
Even if he is in the image of human beings, still doesn't prove that God has felt the need to come on earth with us, to do the exact same things, to do what all the other prophets were doing. The prophets prior to Jesus did the same thing as what Jesus was doing in the general sense. They gave the core message of the belief in the true and only God. If you say, yeah, but Jesus is God, and he's like, that you basically disregard all the other prophets came before him.
Let me ask you. You
Okay,
spoke.
what about views today?
You spoke about needs. Do Allah need to move from point A to point B to make things happen?
No.
Did you say no?
He doesn't need to do anything, actually.
When you pray to okay, let me make it simple for you. When you pray to Allah, can Allah hear you from his location, or he need to get closer?
He can hear me regardless.
Regardless, what do you mean? Even if he's like in the seventh heaven?
Even if he is in the other, I don't know, like, just to give an example, even if he's in the other universe, doesn't matter. Like, he hears you regardless.
That's wonderful. So read this hadith for me from Sahih Bukhari.
Like, he has no limitations on his
No,
hearing.
he have. Your God have a very, very clear limitation. His reception is not good. Read it. This is Al-Bukhari.
Okay. Our Lord, the Blessed, the Superior, comes every night down on the nearest heaven to us when the last third of the night remains, saying, "Is there anyone to invoke me, so that I may respond to invocation? Is there anyone to ask me, so that I may grant him his requests? Is there anyone seeking my forgiveness, so that I may forgive him?" So where does it explain that he has limitations on his hearing?
But Allah is God because he have no limitation. But Allah as God in Islam, he cannot hear you unless he get closer. Jesus said, every two of you mention my name, I will be their third. I will be between them.
Prince, no. You can clearly tell. I mean, there's also one thing I remind myself vaguely of. Reason of him descending from the highest heaven to the lowest one. It's also to do with his closeness to the human being, that is, requesting him. So it also shows you that he is getting closer to you.
No, this is first of all.
What's wrong with this?
First of all, he is talking about location. Allah, he come day every day, from the seventh heaven to the lowest heaven. It is literally. And all Muslim scholars, even the potatoes of YouTube like Muhammad Hijab and Lili Dawa agree that Allah, he come down every day. How? Allahu A'lam. So Allah, if he is God and he is not limited, why he have to come down so he can hear you?
It doesn't give you the reasons neither.
He's what?
It doesn't give you the reasons neither, right?
Neither?
It doesn't give you the reasons too. It doesn't give you the reasons.
No, give me the reason. The reason is to hear you. Who is praying for me so I can answer him? The reason is there. So Allah, he come down, he said, so he can hear you.
No, he's not saying so he could hear us. He's saying, he's asking actually. He's asking the people, who's there? Who's there to invoke me? Who's there to respond? Who's there? Who's there? So it is not like, yeah, I'm trying to hear you guys.
No. Who is invoking me so I can answer him? So Allah cannot hear the invocation because the whole purpose is to find out who is invoking. So if I am in seventh heaven and I can find who is invoking, I do not need to go down to the lowest heaven. So who is
Yeah, I
invoking
understand
me?
what you're saying now.
Uh-huh.
I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, I understand what you're saying now. Like now, but even in that, even if you would put it that way, my previous explanation is still valid, really, because he still is showing that he's getting closer to the one that is.
Well, you
invoking
are
him.
giving your own false interpretation because none of the Muslims says that. The Muslim, they accept that this is really Allah coming down, literally moving from point A to point B, and now you are making your own fiction. You see, remember, you said you accept the hadith, but nowhere in the hadith saying what you are saying. So you are adding things. It's like when the Muslim, when we show them that the sun set in murky water, what they say to us, it appears Zul Qarnayn. Is that what you add to? You want to add appear?
Yeah, it appears.
Okay, where is the word appear coming from? You add it there so you can cover the problem in the Quran, right?
It's a simple explanation, dude. If you look at the sun that is going down, if you look at from the horizon of the sea, it looks like it appears that the sun is going inside of the sea, but it doesn't. You know that.
But you forgot that the Quran, first of all, is not saying he thought. The Quran says he found it, and even he reached the sitting place of the sun. So the Quran confirmed a fairy tale story that there is a place. No. Yes, read it. Read it.
It's a matter of perception.
No. Okay, what it says perception, then you can go with me. You said the word sea. Where is the word sea in the verse? It says a spring of water. So how in the world how in the world you can, in the perception, you think that sun is coming in a spring of water? Spring of water is small. This is not sea. Where is the word sea coming from? The Muslim, they add sea. The Muslims add appearance. The Muslim add a perception. The Muslim add all of those things.
Still, when he reached the setting place of the sun, he found it, setting it in a muddy spring. He found the people thereabouts. We said, "Oh, Dhul Qarnayn, either punish or show them kindness."
Where is the sitting plus? Where the sitting place of the sun can be located?
Yeah, he found it setting in a muddy spring.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what your issue is with my explanation.
The issue what?
He found it setting in it doesn't say that this is not about perception, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about perception exactly, and he mentions spring of water, not sea, and which make it impossible to view from perception because the spring of water is small.
Not all springs are small.
All spring will have to be small. Doesn't matter how big it is. We are talking about the sun, my friend. We are talking about the sun. In order to think that the sun going inside the ocean, we have to talk about thousands of miles of ocean, and the sun, the earth is going around itself, and then it sounds like it. There is no way, if you are next to the spring, you will see such a scene.
Right. So,
and not only that,
So what you are claiming,
you're a prophet. He explained even the verse, but now you will say to me, I don't accept this, this hadith because it's not Sahih Bukhari. But look what it says here. You're a prophet, and this is Sahih. I was sitting behind the Messenger of Allah who was riding a donkey. While the sun was setting, he asked, do you know where the sun set? I replied, Allah and His Apostle knows best. He said, it's set in a spring of boiling, blazing water.
This is one of the reasons why.
And this is Sahih.
I mean, you can. I mean, non-authentic hadith are also being called sahih by the narrative, by the one
So,
that
so
are.
let us make it simple. Your God, he have many sheep. And you, when the Muslim, we say to them, is Allah physical? They say in the beginning, no.
All right.
Then we come to
Okay.
the
Okay. Let's say.
conclusion that
Okay.
Allah have a shape. Okay, as long you agree with me
Okay,
that
Prince.
Allah, as long you agree Allah have a shape, does that mean Allah, he occupies space?
Okay, Prince. Okay. Let's say I agree with you. Let's say
No, no,
Allah
no.
is
I don't want you
limited
to
in
let.
His
I don't want you to
powers.
let. I don't want you to say. Let us say. I want you to tell me. Do you agree that Allah have a physical shape? Yes or no? After all this conversation.
Yeah. Going
Okay.
off
Okay.
the things that are read here.
All right.
Without
So
any further information, yes, I
okay.
would say he has a shape.
Wonderful. So now, as long he have a shape, does that mean Allah is include or inside a space?
That's I want to be careful of. I don't want to make assumptions like that because it can be
Well, you
blasphemous.
said he have a space, a shape. A shape is inside the space.
Doesn't really have to be in a space because God
No,
can
you
create
have to. No,
everything
you
that's
can. You cannot have.
explainable.
You cannot have a shape unless you are inside the space because there is a space to contain the shape.
Yeah, but Allah created a lot of wonderful things we cannot explain, right?
You
So
see,
who's saying
the hadith I
that
showed
He
you,
has to have a
the
space?
hadith I showed you, Allah come down from the heaven number 7 to the heaven number 1, which is authentic al-Bukhari, confirm that he is moving between a physical space because heaven 1, heaven 2, heaven 3, heaven 4, heaven 5, heaven 6, heaven 7 is a space, correct?
If you put it that way, yes.
I'm not putting it anyway. He said he come down. It's not me who put any. My friend, I am putting it this way, or Allah, he. I mean, you are making it as it's me who's saying that. It's not Allah.
Yeah, like I said, bro, like without any additional
Okay.
interpretation
All right. So
or
Allah,
whatever,
so
I would say
Allah,
yes.
obviously, Allah, he sat on the throne. The throne is a space. The throne is carried by 8 angels. The angels are real. The throne is real. Even Allah, he told them, because they could not carry the throne, he helped them to carry it. Allah, he is in the top of deer, in the top of 8 deer, sorry. Not deer, sorry, mountain goats. So, all is this physical. Allah, he put his foot in the fire. Allah, he have 5 fingers, have 2 hands. Allah changed his shape. Even you Muslim use the word shape. So now, Allah moving between point A and point B. All of this will lead us one thing. Allah can be inside his creation.
Yeah.
So why you reject Jesus to be God?
It's because, well, one more reason I can give you already is the fact that I don't think that God. I mean, let me put it this way: am I more merciful than the Christian God?
What?
Am I more merciful than the Christian God?
More merciful?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
I would say yes. You know why?
Why?
Not because I want to make fun of Christianity or be blasphemous or respecting Christianity. I respect all religions. Well, I have to be honest on this approach here. I would think, yes, I'm more merciful. The reasons for being is because I have forgiven people in my past that did me wrong without the need of blood, without the need of sacrifice.
Okay.
I simply forgave them, like the Islamic God is telling us. He can forgive us, like you can forgive someone else. He forgives us. He's the most merciful. So he doesn't need any blood. He doesn't need anyone that's on the cross and being tortured. No, he forgives you.
First of all,
If you ask,
like, do the Christian believe that God, he called the Jews, says, hey, kill me because I want you to kill me so I can forgive the Christian? Is that what the Christian believe?
what do Christians believe?
The Christian believe, according to you, that God, he killed himself. He tortured himself. And he is not being merciful. Well, this is not what happened. Jesus, he come to this earth. His people rejected him. and his people they decide to kill him because he claimed to be
Well,
God. Jesus said,
well,
nobody can take myself from me, but I lay down myself. So he is merciful to them. In the cross, he says, Father, forgive them. They do not know what they are doing.
yeah, and he was saying, oh God, why did you forsaken me?
No, he was
It's
quoting
not usually.
he was quoting the Old Testament, a prophecy about him that they will divide his clothing, they will break the bones will not breaking, etc. So he was quoting the Old Testament. But I want you to focus with me here. You mentioned sacrifice, and you said your God do not need you to sacrifice. Are you sure?
If we go down to the story about Abraham when he was trying to sacrifice his
I'm not
child.
going to go to Abraham.
Okay, no, I was just making sure that you didn't, because I have an explanation for that as well. So
So
okay, if you don't want to go that route, then
what is the occasion of Al-Adha? Isn't it because you ask Allah to forgive you and you sacrifice millions of animals?
no, it's not about a sacrifice that has impact on your afterlife or the way you live. Really.
No. Okay, when you say to me something as a Muslim, you give it to me from knowledge or your own fictions?
Well, no, I'm gonna by knowledge actually. The sacrifice is not in a pagan way. It's not in a pagan way.
It's not
It's not
what?
like
It's not
it's not
what?
like we do this because it's taking us to paradise, you know,
I don't,
necessarily.
okay, I don't understand. You Muslim, when you sacrifice animals, for the purpose of what?
Because this is like sunnah, you know, we're the prophet.
Okay, Sunnah. Okay, Muhammad he did it. Why Muhammad he did it?
Because it's I don't know why I did it.
So you follow blindly. You do not know what.
At least I'm being honest. I'm not trying to fabricate stuff here. So
Sorry again. What?
I mean, at least I'm being honest. I'm not trying to fabricate stuff.
But okay, so you know about Christianity, and you are sure Jesus is not God, but you do not know why you Muslim sacrifice as something you practice all your
Oh,
life.
I never told you what I really do know about my religion. Because if you allow me to explain,
All right.
what I know about religion.
What is the logic of sacrifice? You said to me that your God is a merciful God, so you do not need to sacrifice to forgive your sin. How a
You don't
Muslim?
need to sacrifice. No, listen. You don't need to sacrifice a sheep to get rid of your sins. And even if that's the case, it's still better than sacrificing a human being.
Well, it's you Muslim who sacrifice a human being. Isn't it your prophet? He said, when you go to jihad and the first drop of your blood come out, you will be in heaven. It's you Muslims. You believe in sacrificing a human being. God, he did not ask the Christian to kill themselves so they can go to
No,
heaven. This is Jesus himself was killed. You see,
no,
you
no,
yeah,
no. A
and
mujahid.
look what you did. You are changing the position. It is not God who say, hey Christian, go and kill Jesus so I can forgive you. Never happened. Never
Hear me
happened.
out. Hear me out.
Same time,
A mujahid.
same time, you Christian, you Muslims, in order to go to heaven, the best of you is the one who shed his blood, killing people.
I want to have you on this because you made a claim about the mujahid stuff, the jihad stuff. Well, Allah does not force you to be a mujahid and to be dying as a mujahid. It's a choice. It's a choice you make.
Yeah, but the best of you who do sacrifice of blood of a human being because you kill and you get killed. So how you can be the best of people of heaven?
There are different ways to be the best. I mean, not only the mujahid. You can also be the best in faith if you
All
do.
right. Can you prove me wrong that the best of you is not the one who do jihad by his blood?
Yes, I could. No, let me finish what I'm saying. The mujahid, you can also be dying as a mujahid if you die from internal problems with your body and you die upon it. Let's say cancer. You also die as a mujahid. So you'd be also be considered as the best amongst the Muslims. Likewise, if you involve yourself in let's say in charity, you really are going against your desires. Let's say a gay person that goes against his own desires to do what's right. Let's say he's engaging himself, he's marrying the one from the opposite gender. This is also called shaheed. It is a mujahid. It's an act of a shaheed. So you may also be called as someone that's the best among us, because he is
Okay. Let
going
me
against
ask
own
you,
desires. Do what's right.
why I need to shed the blood of somebody so I can be the best of mankind?
You are protecting. That's beloved to you. You are because you can protect yourself from the oppressors. If someone is oppressing your family,
That's false.
you are allowed to stand up
That's
and fight
false.
them.
Name for me the Christians who attack Muhammad and they try to kill his family. Give me their names.
I hear this. It's Yazid, right?
Yazid is a Christian.
Yazid, the son of Muawiyah.
Yazid is Muawiyah. The caliphate is those are Christians.
No,
What are you talking about? Your prophet says, go and kill the Christians so you can make money. Is that correct?
Muawiyah was a Muslim,
What?
right? Muawiyah is a Muslim, right?
Yeah, he's a Muslim. He's a Sunni. Aren't you a Sunni?
Yes.
All right. Your God, he made it. He made. You said to me, don't mention to me Abraham. Correct?
No, you can mention it, but then I will explain to
Hold
you
on,
why
hold
it's
on.
wrong.
Is it your God who made sacrificing blood is the way to approve anything? Yes or no?
I know you want to put it in a Christian sense, but it's not going to work because
No,
it's
yes
different.
or no? Okay. If I want to prove to you something, and I want to show you that God, he accept me, don't accept you. Is it true that you have to do blood sacrifice?
Oh, the only required reason, and the only reason for you to be having this is by fighting an enemy that oppresses your family.
I'm not talking about you now. No, first of all, this is false. Because your prophet, he says, I've been commanded. Okay, here we go. You forced me to go there. Let us do it then. Your prophet says, I've been commanded to kill all mankind until they say there's no God but Allah. So the idea and the lie, Muslim, they keep repeating that Allah prophet, he was just fighting those who they are fighting him, is a big fat lie. None of those people, they fight Muhammad. He sent a letter to the Romans saying, convert or I will kill you. Aslam taslam. They did
No,
not.
but what about the first?
Yes.
What about the first? No,
Hold
no,
on.
no, because,
Okay, listen.
listen.
Here we go. Your prophet saying, I commanded that I should fight against the people, all people, and nas, mankind, till they declare that there's no God but Allah. So what was the reason to kill them? All mankind.
Listen. In the Quran, it mentions that there's no compulsion in religion.
That is a false statement. The Muslim, they used to it. This is about Aisha. She was receiving. Okay, first of all, here, no, actually, sorry, this one is about the opposite. It's about you cannot force your children not to convert to Islam. Not the Muslim cannot convert to Islam, the different religion. This is why your prophet says, the one who changed his religion, kill him. So are you saying to me that Sahih al-Bukhari is lying about your prophet? Isn't it the Quran says, those who they leave Islam, فَلْيَمُتْ وَهُوَ كَافِرٌ? Which means kill him?
The thing is, the Prophet Muhammad has found, you can find him in different occasions when he has this friendship with Christians and Jews. Matter of fact, he had a Jewish neighbor.
Never happened.
So-
Never happened.
Yes, this is not a famous thing in Islam. We all know this.
Okay, hold on. Yesterday, a Muslim, he told me that there is a Jewish neighbor used to piss on the door of the prophet and throw garbage. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not referring to that one specifically.
So who is the Jewish neighbor and what he did to Muhammad? He killed all the Jews.
No. The reason why there was a treaty, a war treaty, and they broke it. during the fighting.
No,
between the
Muhammad
enemy.
is the one who brought a treaty. Muhammad, he killed everybody, and he is the one who brought a treaty. Chapter 9, verse number 1, it says Bara'ah. Actually, in fact, the real name of the chapter is not At-Tawbah. The real name is Bara'ah. Freedom from obligation. Bara'ah. From all the treaty I signed with them. And he sent them a warning. You have 4 months to leave, or I'm going to slaughter every single one of you.
I'm like, this is not what I was reading.
It's not up to you. It's in front of you. It's your prophet who broke the treaty with everybody.
No, like, I find it hard to believe that for now.
Okay. When you're a prophet, he said, I showed you something. You did not make a comment. When he said, I've been commanded to kill all mankind until they convert to Islam. What you
No, because it also goes like this. If you kill one innocent human being in Islam, it's like you killed the entire world. So where goes this verse?
That's false. That verse you are mentioning, it was about Moses and the law of the Jews. If you kill one believer, as if you killed all mankind. But if you kill non-believer, there's no penalty for killing non-believers.
And what's the point of jizya if you kill all
I'm
these
not talking about
non-believers
jizya.
anyway?
Don't change topic. Do you want to challenge me? Do you want to challenge me that the verse you just quote for me is not for Muslims, it's for the Jews?
No, I'm just telling you, it makes sense to bring up the jizya. Because if you kind of kill them anyway, what's the point of you implementing jizya?
The reason for the jizya is to make money.
Make money, but before this you said no. A Muslim should kill them. We should kill them off, right?
No. If he can make money, why he want to kill them? So now the Muslims they do. They will treat the Christian and the Jews. Okay, let me ask you. How
get
the
more
Muslims?
money to raid their houses.
Okay.
You'll get more money to raid their houses and kill them.
Listen.
More money.
Okay, hold on. How the Muslim make money?
How the Muslim make money? It's like anybody else. You work.
What work?
Can be everything else, like except for alcohol. I mean, for bars and disco, like if you can work, you can have a better job.
Can you do farming?
Farming, you can do farming. You can do whatever.
Isn't it your prophet? He said, those who do farming, Allah will humiliate them. Will bring humility to them.
So a Muslim farmer will be humiliated by Allah, you say?
Yeah, Allah will destroy him for being a farmer.
Why?
Huh?
Why would you think?
Because Allah he want the criminals, not farmers.
This is I don't know, man. I never ever heard about this.
Okay, let me show you the hadith. Here we go. Your prophet is a gang leader and he killed the Christians to make money. In fact, when a group of people they try to convert to Islam, he forbid them because he said, if we do that, who's going to pay us? Read carefully. You said you like Al-Bukhari, don't you? This is Al-Bukhari. Read carefully.
There's also cultural equipment. It said, I heard the prophet saying, there is no house in which these equipments enters except Allah will cause humiliation to enter it.
So, you said to me why Allah will torture the guy who have such a tool. Why? Give me the reason now. I'm listening to you.
You ask someone that never heard about this first, or this
what?
phrase here.
What?
You ask someone that never heard about this.
You heard about nothing I said. Everything I said to you never heard about before.
Because this is what you do. You come with uncommon things to get us off guard. That's what you do.
Well, are you saying to me that you Muslim you follow only what is common?
You're not talking to Sheikh Uthman. Not talking to the other Sheikh.
Hold on. Do you dare to call Uthman to join us right now?
You never spoke to him. That's
Do
what I
he
know.
do he dare to join us? I will join him. Can he go to Discord? I will go to Discord. Can we do that?
I don't know how you can
So
get in
don't
touch with him.
mention to
I mean,
me
you
don't mention to me a potato. He don't dare to speak to me because he knew his size. Your Sheikh Uthman don't even know how to read his Quran. The Muslim, they make tons of videos about him how he read the Quran, and he claimed to be Sheikh. This guy is in fact, Sheikh Uthman, he said that your prophet was pagan and he never heard of Jibril before, and he's not Abrahamic. Guys, do you remember the intro I play? He said, I wish I have it here in this computer. He said Prophet Muhammad was not Abrahamic. He's not Abrahamic. He said that. This is your Sheikh Uthman, and this is the truth. Muhammad never been Abrahamic. He is a pagan, and he have nothing to do with Ishmael, because if he is not Abrahamic, that means he is not from Ishmael too. He never heard of Jibril, he said. Your Uthman, he said that there is many Messiah. He claimed in his religion that not only one person there is a Messiah, and then he brought a book, Muslim book, speak about something totally else. And because he didn't know Arabic, he read that word as Messiah. It was a footnote in the book, but it doesn't say Messiah is a donkey. So now we go back to you until you bring me someone. He is a. So now what you are saying, you are crying. I don't know what are you talking about. You bring me things I never heard of. Is that my is that my fault?
I mean, no.
Okay.
I will not say it's your fault.
So now you
But
tell
it's-
me.
it doesn't-
So now you tell me. According to you, you are a growing man. You are not a kid. Why Allah will punish somebody for having an ox to do farming? Give me a reason.
The thing I was saying is, you know very well that you don't have a personal knowledge in front of you, right?
What?
So you don't have a personal knowledge in front of you right now. That's the thing.
I don't have personal knowledge of what?
You don't have a personal knowledge in front of you.
Okay.
Understand?
All right, my friend. You don't have
I'm
knowledge.
not knowledgeable.
All right. Take care. Take a hike. See how it ends? He is saying to me, I'm a donkey. Okay, no problem. Nobody has forced you to talk to somebody who have knowledge. Did I force you? Can you believe it? First, they put conditions in what he can believe and what he cannot believe. Then after that, you have to give him, things he like. I want al-Bukhari. I want Muslim. I don't accept those things. I accept only this one. So they tell you what they accept, and they make conditions when it is their books. And then they lie. They say Islam did not go after money. Muhammad did not fight the Christian and the Jews. Muhammad, he says, attack the Romans so you can get the blonde girls. Muhammad in the hadith, even though we kicked him, he said, I want you to take care of the people of the Dhimma. Who are the Dhimma? Christians and Jews. It sounds nice, you know? I mean, he is saying take care. Why you are upset? Why you are upset? Let us see, take care of us how. Did I say to him that Muslims, they make they make money and wealth from us? This is why he did not kill us? Read it. We said to Umar ibn Khattab, the chief of the believers, advise us, he said, I advise you to fulfill Allah convention between two brackets made with the Dhimmi, which means the Christians who they are occupied by the Muslim terrorist, as it is the convention of your prophet and the source of livelihood of your dependence. Do you see it? What is the source of the livelihood of the Muslims? How Muslims they make money? By sucking our blood. Do you see how they take care of you? There's no other source the Muslims have except attacking their neighbors, kidnapping their women, stealing their money and their chicken, and now you have to pay jizya. This is the livelihood. Let me post the link. Guys, how many of you will save it? How many of you will save it? Because I know later you will ask me for it and I will not give it to you. Do you know how many people watch me? If everybody asks me to where I can find this tomorrow, always remember, in order to find something I show in the screen, I'm showing you the reference. Search Sahih Bukhari 3162. So what is the source of the livelihood of the Muslims? The source of the livelihood. There is no other resource. Muslims are not allowed to do farming. Allah will curse them. So how will who feed them? At that time, there's no Microsoft, there's no Apple, there's no... So what the money coming from? From attacking the Christians, stealing their money, and raping their women.